We're back.
We're back to go. So back to back.
Oh, we're diving right. You've been waiting for this one, girl.
Lime green, not for Christmas, like you suggested.
It's literally for Christmas.
I know. Look. Hi. Happy holidays.
It's post-Christmas.
Yeah, by the time this comes out.
But it's not the new year yet.
No.
We're still in 2024. Oh my God, which I cannot believe
Which
is insane.
Which means
Also, you gear up, people. This is about to be a long one, so
yeah.
sit tight. Grab a coffee. Grab a Red Bull.
They've listened to all the throwbacks. They haven't. They've
settled.
They've watched
they got
the
through all the throwbacks, and now they're ready for.
They watched the 3-second tic-tac.
Tic-tacs. The tic-tac-toes.
Boomer.
Welcome to our last final visual episode
and last of the year.
And last episode of the year of 2024, which has been quite the year.
Quite the year.
And last episode of season 2
of.
By the way, with Jordan and Chris.
Hi,
Jordan.
I'm Chris.
Hi.
So now that I can finally say it, I've been waiting to tell you. This lime green, we were like for Christmas. And as soon as you said that, I went, no, it's not. It's because I finally had my brat summer rebirth. And I know I kind of texted you like months ago. I was like, oh, I kind of live a few of the songs. You're like, I'm not really a Charlie XX girly. Well, let me just tell you real quick. I have listened to the Brat album probably 4 times in the last 2 days, all the way through.
Now, Brat or the... What is it? What's the other one? Not Brat, but somehow...
Not Brat, but somehow also, but not, but kind of, but sort of, but
completely
the same, but different. Not
that one?
Not that one.
I've only listened to one song on that one.
Is it Talk Talk featuring Troye Sivan?
No, it's Sympathy is Like a Knife featuring Ariana Grande.
I didn't know that was there.
It's actually really good, too.
It's you.
Oh, my God. In real news, we finally saw Wicked.
And I take everything back.
Changed for good, which will make sense in part 2.
Take it back. Everything I said about...
And they announced the title for part 2, too. It's not part 1, part 2. It is.
I want to see what you just... To quote Ariana, I want to see what you just said written on paper.
What?
You're like, part 2's it's not where I want to start 2, but it's something part 2. I was like...
Literally, like...
What?
It's that meme of all the math going by.
Yeah.
Like, you know how it's like Wicked part 1, Wicked part 2? They're not labeling it that. So it was Wicked.
And now Wicked... Forever Home. Something.
For good is what it's called. Forever Home. Home forever.
I'll be home.
The home forever.
Actually, I don't like the title. Oop.
For Good?
Maybe because I haven't seen the movie and I don't know the show.
There's a song titled For Good. It's one of the final songs
There's
of the
also
show.
a song titled called 69 or whatever, 6 plus 9 or whatever from Ariana. And you didn't say it called Wicked 69.
It's actually not.
What's it called?
35 plus 40, 34, 35.
You got me, gal. You sure did.
It also has nothing to do with Wicked.
I know, but let me pretend.
It's like the final song of the show. You've actually heard a little part of it in Wicked, but that's for the girls that know.
It's me. This stupid video is all over my feed.
You are just living.
I know.
Your feed of what?
Huh?
What feed?
Instagram, TikTok, YouTube.
Don't come for my gig.
BuzzFeed.
Don't come for my gig.
I still haven't been on BuzzFeed to this day.
Did you talk about that before we left?
No.
Oh, well. That you took a little break?
Because I got so overwhelmed with everything in the election and I was so pissed off and this and that. I decided
have changed, Raul.
To stop going online. I don't do BuzzFeed at all. And I used to scroll it religiously, as we know. But it has been replaced by just scrolling through my Facebook ads because I don't follow anybody on Facebook. Even if I'm friends with you, sorry to say, I don't follow you. In fact, as soon as I add you on as a friend, I click your name and click unfollow, so we're still friends, but I don't see anything you post. Not even you.
No, I know. And literally for
him
to post, for you to post anything that's like an ad for this, it's like I fill out like paperwork. I have to get it notarized. It takes 7 to 10 business days. Like, there's like a whole thing just for me to be like, hey, could you possibly recommend the podcast?
Would you consider?
Would you consider recommending this podcast to your 3 friends that you got on there, girl? Come on. They're all our mutual friends, by the way. So they're all seeing the same stuff.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So we saw Wicked. I listened to Charlie XCX. Finally, I had my Brat Summer in the winter.
I mean, I live for her. I'm still not like totally on the bandwagon. I'm not like living my
Have
Brat
you listened
life,
to her album all the way through nonstop?
No.
But
I'm not faking like I did. Like some people
Jordan,
did.
I will listen to Cowboy Carter all the way through, no skips.
I do not believe that.
If you promise me you will also listen to Brat all the way through, no skips, and really
we have to do it at the same time.
The album?
In the same room. Yeah. Just blast them.
Yeah.
We'll just put our little AirPods. We'll do like a
We're sharing one AirPod is the one and the other AirPod. Yeah. Okay. And then in the background on the speaker is the Wicked soundtrack. I will listen to Cowboy Carter if you promise to listen to
Brat.
all the way through. No skips. Okay. And really listening, feel the vibe. What is this? Is this like a mob thing? You're Italian.
We're blood brothers now. We slice our hands on camera. And
well, at least now we both have AIDS. Sorry, that was an AIDS joke if you're offended. And
if you're offended, you probably have AIDS. Jesus
Which,
Christ.
as I've talked about. Never mind. Anyways.
Can we just acknowledge the elephant in the room?
No.
Look at it. Look at it.
Apologize to your camera for what you're doing right now.
No, I live. Sorry about it. I'm living
Comment
for
below. Do you live for Jordan's mustache or no?
And the comments. Sorry, don't mean nothing. I'm keeping it.
And you know what?
Well, until somebody forces me to shave it off. Like if I have to do it for a show.
I'm auditioning.
It might be the one I'm currently about to be in.
It's going to be a peep show girl.
But I'm doing it for a friend. I told her I would give it a try. I'm kind of liking it right now, so it's going to stay for a minute. Mary.
Hi, Mary.
Mary has been waiting to get named on this too. So Mary, our finale. And actually, we're filming this. It happens to be your birthday today, so happy birthday.
Oh my God, happy birthday,
What a great day for Mary.
Mary, happy belated birthday by the time this comes out.
It's Mary's birthday.
I'm so happy.
For her birthday last night, I watched a movie called The Substance with Demi Moore, which is the one up against Wicked for all the awards right now. And
I have a feeling you have thoughts about which one will win.
Actually, I don't know. Because now Wicked is obviously my favorite. However, I have to give respect that the movie was freaking good. I mean, it was good. Demi Moore put both lips into that. Okay. She
and Cynthia only put one,
and it's so uncomfortable. And it's literally like this director, whoever it is, like believes in close-up shots and a lot of them.
I don't like it.
So there's a lot of close-up things happening during whatever. And
I love that review. A lot of close-up things happening during whenever.
There was this one moment where the main guy is like eating shrimp or something in a restaurant.
Me.
And they're like zoomed in on his mouth while he's eating.
That's your worst nightmare.
He's like, I know. He's like eating and talking. It's like coming out. It's like gross, right?
What you did was relive a lunch with me.
Yeah, literally. So it's so gross. And I'm literally sitting there and I'm like, oh, got like cringing out loud. And then I like sat in silence for a minute. And I was like, I don't know if I can cringe. I do spend 17 hours a day watching these seafood boils on TikTok. Just people stuff in their faces. Girl.
Maybe that's how you could sit through it because you were grooming yourself to the zoom ins of the shrimp.
Ready. Because it's a very uncomfortable film, to be honest. It's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable to watch.
What did it make you feel? After, like inspired? Did it make you feel like altered reality? Like what does it make you feel? What is the vibe? It's kind of
an altered reality. It's all about, it's like it was very like Sunset Boulevard, if you've ever seen the movie or musical. Very shocker, God forbid a woman in Hollywood wanted to work past 40 type vibe. So she's doing many things that are not super great to try to continue to be young and work and all this stuff.
Got it.
The girl that plays her like alternate version of herself, also 10 out of 10 stars. She's very young. She's very cool.
Don't know her name.
I don't know. She was in a Netflix movie though, so shout out to her.
Shout out to the Netflix movie girl. You killed it in The Substance.
But she was good, and she's hot. And they have her in like this and Demi Moore. Demi Moore at 62 in an 80s thong leotard, honey,
girl.
And I'm talking an 80s thong leotard, like boom, and she looked good. They showed her the first time on the screen. I was like, body. Yeah, she looked good.
Oh my God,
she looked good.
Demi.
And she acts for her life up in this film.
I live for that.
Yeah, I was super impressed. I didn't think I was like even gonna end up watching it, but I did for her, and I was glad I saw it. It was really good. It's horror. It's gross.
Is it classified as? I think
it's very campy at the end. It has some like comedy parts. I know some people are giving some comedy stuff to it, but
okay.
There's just I could watch like I'm not really a gore person.
No, me neither.
I could watch it. All the gore. It wasn't that bad. The only thing I cannot watch just because it skeeves me out is like she has to put like a needle in her arm.
No,
like
I don't like needles.
And they do like close-ups
again.
So I'm just like I didn't need to see like the needle literally going into the vein.
You know what helps me?
And an epidural needle. Oh.
Welcome to TED Talks with Chris. You know what helps me is when I'm watching a movie with a close-up of a needle. I tell myself what's really happening, which is true. I'm pretty sure it's a retractable needle. You know what I mean? So it's just like, and I'm like, I might have to sit and I'm like, it's a retractable needle. It's because otherwise I'm gonna be like, ah.
See, I do this, and just say, tell me when that part's done.
That's funny. I see you do that to me all the time.
And I say, tell me when that part's done. That's the truth.
Oh my God. Speaking of old ladies, this reminds me of something I had written in my notes weeks ago because we haven't filmed since I think 2011. This
9/11.
A lot of people we know now were born after 9/11. That's...
Name them. A lot of people.
The girl from the Netflix movie who was so hot in The Substance.
Literally, she was so hot. She's definitely older than 25, but she was really good.
I was in a waiting room for work, and this lady's, a little bit older lady's, phone started ringing, which, okay, people's phones go off. I didn't think anything of it.
Right.
I'm just like minding my business, as was everybody else in the waiting room. But then what she did was do what I think I would do and will be doing in the future. And what I saw was my own future. She started screaming, "Sorry, everyone, I'm old. I know, I'm old. I'm so sorry. This darn thing. Boomer.
That
boomer,
is so you.
I'm old."
That is so you. The over dramatization, getting the attention. Like, nobody asked, by the way.
I was like, that's less disturbing, actually. I kind of live. But I was like, that was more of a distraction than whatever
you were doing.
Yeah,
allegedly.
the little doodle-doo-doo, like, whatever.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
And I kind of had a vision into my own
future. I can gaze into the future.
Is that Wicked
you
Part 2?
Life would be a breeze.
Or whatever it's called. Wicked.
Life would be
Wicked, we're almost there.
I could travel through a distance, yeah.
It could even been called
That's so
Wicked,
Raven.
the Yellow... Oh.
With Raven Simone, yeah.
I still don't like the title of Wicked 2.
For good. Because you haven't heard the song.
But why? I'm sure.
The problem is, too, there's always this quote with Wicked that's always like, I've
Mary
been changed.
Shout out. I wrote in my notes to give Mary
You did?
a shout out. Hi. Because it says, before we seen Mean Girls, and it said, oh, Cameron! Cameron was the one regarding song cussing. Because I had talked about here about you had said, someone at the party said you were, why is the cussing bleeped in your...
Was it Cameron?
It was Cameron. Because at the night we saw Mean Girls with her, she was like, that was me, and I wanted my name, like, Cameron, that was you.
So now, why don't you remember? Why didn't you remember who it was?
Huh?
Why didn't you remember who it was?
No, you're the one who told me the story later, and you couldn't remember who it was. You said, somebody at the party told me. Did. See, don't you... I very graciously gentle parented you.
Gentle parenting. Stop with the gentle parenting. What did you see today about gentle parenting that's hot on your mind? No, take it off.
This is gentle parenting.
I see. I don't believe in gentle parenting, so wait till these cameras stop rolling.
Yeah. I can see where you got it from.
Okay, so to go back for a minute.
Anyway, sorry, I interrupted.
In with Mary and Cameron.
Love you, Mary and Cameron.
Jesus Christ.
I know.
There's a quote with it that says, I've been changed for good. That's like the whole thing. I mean, you'll see. You
wait till they do Wicked 3, the prequel.
The prequel to the prequel.
I know. I'm just saying.
The sequel.
The Shrekwell.
Speaking of,
girl.
Drag Race new season announced, starting January with my girl Anya Nerve,
Cleveland Queen.
I've known Miss Anya for about 10 years.
That's a gag.
Met her with our lovely friend Mason.
I cannot believe she's on Drag Race now.
I don't even think she existed yet. I don't think she was doing drag yet when I met her back then.
She was 9 years old.
She was only 9. But I'm so excited, and I'm telling you, all of the blogs are saying that she gets to top 4.
We will see about that.
So I hope that remains to be true.
That would be so cool. I don't think there's anybody from Cleveland on the show before. Maybe
not
one.
that I know it. Maybe one, and it's one that I don't really remember. And then Nina's from Columbus, but oh my gosh, I don't even know if I told you this. Remember I told you there was one night I was at that club by my house, and it was just a random Wednesday night, and she was there out of drag, right? Because she was in town.
Yes,
I'm in New York for this most recent time that I just went.
Okay,
and I'm standing outside of a theater with my friend. We were waiting to go in. There she walks by again, out of drag.
She's following you, girl.
I was like, what are the odds of that? You. And I looked up and I was like, there's Nina West again. I literally told my friend, I was like, who kind of watches Drag Race. I don't even know if she knew who she was, but I was like,
you're like, see
that's Nina West out of drag.
See that 6'5", broad-shouldered, bald man? That's Nina.
That's Nina West. And there was a lot of celebrity sightings that day because then that play I saw had a bunch of celebrities in it. What's his face from the Big Bang Theory and Katie Holmes from all that. And yeah, there's a lot of people in it.
Katie Holmes?
Yeah, it was a good play.
That should be a good drag name. Katie Rehomed.
Oh my God. Who said a really good... Abby? I think it was Abby said a really good one today, but shoot.
Well, speaking of Abby, she's back on the podcast again because she gets mentioned every single time.
Every episode. She would be mad if we filmed this episode and didn't mention her.
I know.
I literally just left her moments ago.
Hi, Abby.
Hi, Abby. We just posted some lovely pictures. Go check out our Instagrams.
But and I would love to see him.
Patty Gonia. I guess there's a drag queen in Cleveland named Patagonia, right?
I never heard of the drag name. I didn't know they were from Cleveland.
Yeah, I think so.
And they're like a mustache queen, I think.
Oh, I don't know. I've never even heard of them, and Abby brought them up, and I was like,
that's why Abby knew, because Abby knows bisexual like serving icons.
How do you know they're bisexual?
Well, I'm just saying bisexual serving adjacent.
What makes them bisexual serving?
The mustache, the like mustache queen. It's giving like.
So am I bisexual serving? I knew that's why you were gonna say.
There's gonna be on your screens now. If you're watching on your phone, up on your screen will pop
one
up
of those
a poll.
polls.
Yeah, it's
like
a Zoom.
Call it.
It's a Zoom poll, and then the results like show live.
Yeah. I mean, if that's your only reason, by that logic, that would be what I'm saying.
Maybe pull your sleeves down, and then you'd be serving bisexual.
It's cold in here.
Mine has a hole, so it's meant for it.
Hole's a
Yours
goal, honey.
Well, much like your hole, it's not meant for it.
Okay,
just move along.
That took a minute.
Just move along.
Are you suggesting yours is
my hole
meant for it?
Yes, I am suggesting that. Demanding.
That came up like twice today. I don't even know why. I don't know why.
You know what? That's my drag name, Verse Curious George.
With the First Curious George, but you have to be in like Trixie's yellow raincoat outfit that she won All-Star.
That's grooming, mama. That's the title of today's episode. Verse Curious
George. Oh my God, that is like actually amazing. Oh my God, speaking of the devil, she just texted me too.
Well, I'm not surprised.
Oh my God.
I never talked about this on camera, but I've complained before. Fall may be over. Maybe I did talk about this.
We would love to find out.
I'm PISSE to the deed.
Say it.
Pissed that Miss Wendy's, who we all know and love for their $4 meal deals,
but before you say it, what opened down the street from your house finally? The Taco Bell.
Taco Bell. There is a Taco Bell within walking distance, less than a mile, I'm pretty sure, from my home.
Will you walk it? Speak on it. Yeah.
Will I walk it?
Will you walk it?
Sorry, I'm just adjusting.
Will you walk
things
the walk
quick.
or just talk the talk?
You'll
talk the talk.
I will talk by Charlie XCX.
You'll be doing a lot of talking while you're driving on the way over to Taco Bell.
And I'll fit a lot of words in 1 mile. Jordan, why did Wendy's not serve the community, serve the gays, serve their pumpkin spice Frosties this year, and instead they give us
they
what?
Didn't. Peppermint? No, they didn't do that one either.
You know what they did? Salted caramel Frosties.
That's holiday. Just because you don't like it doesn't mean it's not.
Don't put salt in my Frosty. First of all, don't put salt in my sugar. Bless you.
Bless you.
Also, don't skip over the fact. Show like conditions.
It's worse because I can't see him, but I can see the reflection in the screen of the computer.
I can't see nothing.
We like it that way.
Don't skip over Wendy's and think we're not going to notice that their fantastic pumpkin spice Frosty from last year just magically was ignored this year, and we're not going to talk about it.
But they switched to salted caramel.
Don't replace, reinvent.
Well, that was a reinvention. It's different.
Don't reinvent, reintroduce. Don't reintroduce, regurgitate.
Yeah. Redo is what you would like them to do. Just redo it.
Bring it back. Bring the freaking pumpkin spice Frosties back, Wendy's. I'm begging you.
Next year, 2025, do you think they'll listen?
I think they will, because I have a prediction that even though this is our last videotaped episode and we're about to switch to audio only, spoiler alert again.
I would have no idea.
I have a feeling we're going to get big in 2025.
Oh, I like the manifestation. I would prefer it to not look like that, but I like it.
Why, a beautiful man with a pink jacket, pink
That's
necklace.
how you do the spells. That's you and Wicked doing a spell.
It's the song. I could.
What? You almost literally fell out of it. What?
That's the YouTube Shorts video. The sound. It's the like witch.
No
idea
idea what you're talking about.
It's like this witch thing, and people will put it on the background of like silly videos being like me manifesting this, but it's like the actual spell. Come on, Jordan.
Come on.
I'm gonna play you the. Everybody knows what I'm talking about.
From Boston.
Like, come on, give me the cockies and give it up. Nope.
Oh. Cut the track.
All of our fans in Boston just unsubscribed.
The 4.
The 4.
Maybe Michaela.
The nut. Michaela from Boston?
Boston?
She from Boston?
Yeah, Michaela, the makeup girl. She's from Massachusetts. She lives by Boston.
Oh, I'm thinking of a different Michaela.
You were thinking of a different place.
I was thinking of a different Boston.
Boston cream pies.
Oh. Don't say cream pies and look me in the eye wide-eyed.
That noise was crazy. I'm like picturing just hearing that noise without the visual. It would be so
the visual in question.
Again, what is this like? I'm not going to be able to see it unless it's right. Well, I mean, I can't see
I know,
it,
exactly.
But
oh, Jordan, is your New Year's resolution for next year?
The answer is no. I know what you're going to ask. The answer is no. To steal your glasses?
To connect with the earth. To taste the sky.
Absolutely no.
To feel the wind. To get a glasses prescription, put them on and wear them every day.
And burn in hell.
Oh.
No. The answer is no.
Okay.
Not until my eye doctor insists that I do it. The answer is no.
Who's your eye doctor? Name him.
Name him.
I'm going to bribe him.
Name him. Oh, shoot. I was going to tell you something.
I was going to tell you something.
Go ahead. You don't know.
I won $15 on a scratcher that nobody knows about except me.
Old.
Not one
scratcher.
Not one person knows. Not one soul. Isn't this embarrassing?
No, but you know what? I just got like such an insane visual of
me.
You, yes, but it like I saw now into your future, and it's you sitting at those long tables in like the event halls and the bingo hall playing bingo, just like passing the time away. Those little daughters.
Oh yeah, there's a word for those.
A daughter.
PP, look it up. There's a word for those.
A blotter.
Is it blotter?
Yes, sir. He says yes, sir.
You know why? He wants a little piece of that $15 cash I got. So money makes you
There's
hard.
a girl. Yes.
What's it called?
A dabber. Oh, no. You should have waited till we stopped filming. Oh, don't do it again. You just give me time after time to zoom in. Yeah. You were actually so loud that I picked you up like you were so right in the mic.
Would you pick me up?
No. There's this girl on TikTok that I was recently watching, and she's super young, but she's like super into bingo. I don't know why. So she goes to this like old folks home, and she's got it all lined up, right? She's got all the sheets. She preps them all.
You know what she probably has?
Yeah, I mean, she goes through all, and she's just like.
Does she have her lucky trinket? A lot of the real players has the lucky token.
I like live to watch her. She preps all the pages. She gets all the thing. I mean,
how do you do it fast?
No, they call it fast.
They call it fast, so you got to like.
B4, 28, 29.
Yeah.
What? And you have multiple pads?
Yeah. There's so she'll get like these things of like 3 and tape them all together. So she has like this big square of 9 things, and then she'll do. Like the games will also be different. Like it's not just like you got to get it in a row to be a bingo.
Sure,
it might be like shape
it's
or
like the
so she'll get like a yellow one, a yellow dabber, and she'll highlight just like the numbers or the shapes. So she doesn't have to look at all the numbers. She only has to look at where the shape is or whatever. So she does like this thing where her like wrist is very gay. It's very like limp and she'll be circling the numbers as she's going down there. It is so funny to watch. I don't know why.
How odd. So that is me though, like doing bingo, but like the ADHD version.
Yeah, like I see this for you one day for sure.
You're gonna FaceTime me one day, and I'm finally gonna answer because I never do, and then it's gonna be.
You literally always answer. Literally every time.
I do.
Yes.
So me outing myself as a good friend.
Well. Not anymore.
Oh, and it's gonna be me.
Cease to exist.
Hi, Jordan.
Yeah. Just dabbing away.
But I'm listening to like a satellite.
I love that you think you're gonna be able to work FaceTime at that age.
It'll be holograms by then. Trust.
You'll be the old lady in the waiting room screaming, "Sorry, I'm
sorry. I'm on my phone. I'm so sorry. I'm so old." Oh my god. Before we go on break, I have to tell you something.
I wish you would.
The Straits, by the way. Sorry to say. The Straits.
Who are you apologizing to in this room?
I'm just saying sorry to say in general. I'm just apologizing to the people I see in the space. I like to look people in the eye and like connect before I say something controversial.
Which eye?
Your third one.
The brown one. What was the thing we both said? Tweedledee and Tweedledum. That was bad.
Tweedledee and Tweedledum, we're sorry. Tweedlepeep.
I'm not sorry. Y'all are Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
Girl, let's just say Tweedledee and Tweedledum. I was listening to a podcast and an ad came on for like another like podcast, of course.
It was ours.
And it was ours. Actually, it might as well have been. But it's two straight guys. But because they wanted the double entendre and to be like funny and cute, the podcast is called like Dudes on Dudes.
Of course it is.
Don't cosplay my sexuality as your Halloween costume.
Are they hot?
I don't know. I only heard their voice.
Oh. They don't have like a picture of them on like the cover
They
art?
might have, but I stopped looking. I turned it off and I said, don't. My culture is not your Halloween costume, essentially. I was like, don't tease me with dudes on dudes, but you're straight.
I agree.
That's not okay.
Unless you're hot. Then we could talk about it.
So what I did, you know what I did? I immediately looked it up to see dudes on dudes, and other things came up. But
I'm sure it
that
did.
was coincidental.
Somehow you ended up on X, and there was like a whole thing.
What's X?
Now wait a minute. So you don't want them cosplaying your culture as their Halloween costume. Now, what would you describe your recent Halloween costume as?
Women in STEM. A woman in STEM promoting and supporting women in STEM. Were those posted on the Instagram for us?
Which part of STEM? Yeah.
Which part of the STEM?
Which part of the STEM?
Who's STEM?
The bottom of the cross. That STEM.
I'm stemming, where I do myself sounds if I'm autistic. You know,
You're
stems.
sounding? Yikes.
We've taught people a lot. They don't know about sounding yet.
PG version of sounding?
Aunt Susie, so what sounding is?
Let's take a break.
Google sounding on the break.
Let's take a break.
We'll be right back.
Okay, now that we're back.
So you looked up sounding while we were on the break, right?
Yeah, and I want to talk about those legs. Because I kind of forgot, and then I just like resaw them again, and I was like, now wait a minute.
I can't wait for you to watch this video back and realize how flawless the camera made this nude illusion look. This looks like my real skin on camera. I'm sure of it. I can't see the results yet, but I bet you can't even tell these are tights.
Nude illusion.
Oh, my skin is so stretchy, but
Nude illusion. Again, I'm seeing into your future.
Fake tights and some ripped black jeans. Fake tights and some ripped black jeans.
Are they fake though? They're not fake tights.
Well, I mean, like they're fake skin to me. Like, no, I didn't tell everybody. Ooh.
Beige tights and some ripped up jeans. Beige tights and some ripped up jeans.
And they're kind of yellowy too. They're not my skin tone at all. Look.
You should have just wore the yellow ones.
These are the yellow. Oh
no, like the yellow ones that you have.
Let me show the picture.
No, let's not. Nor the video that you sent me wearing those two. Yeah, girl, don't make me pull it up. Girl. Also, so oh my god, that like scared me. Do you have the feet warmers in right now?
No, I forgot.
Oh my god. Speaking of, I already told you that I have your gift, but I can't give it to you yet. So
why won't you let me give you my gift?
Because you can't do one exchange. You got to do them together. It has to be an exchange of energy.
I wouldn't know what that feels like. It's certainly not around you.
That one's gift that I'm mostly excited to give, TBH. I mean, I'm excited for yours, but I'm excited for that one.
Spilled to me.
Yes, I am very excited.
That was a good one.
That one over there. That thought.
Yeah.
that hoe over there.
That one. That part.
I also, so on the topic of like movies for a minute, obviously we went and saw Wicked. I've seen it twice. I'm about to see it for a third time on Tuesday and maybe even a fourth time over the next weekend with Mason and Aaron. But you know what? Worth every minute.
Well,
but
if you
I
care
also
to find
went
me,
with our
not if you
lovely
care.
friends Mason, Aaron, and Abby to see Moana 2.
You
Disney's
did
Moana
see it.
2. It was good. It was good.
It grossed more than Wicked.
No, that's not true. Trust me, there's no way that's true.
Jordan, you will be gagged when you look it up. When you look it up right now.
First of all, don't lower your tone to try to make your point.
Will be.
We'll look after. Trust.
And then you're gonna
That's
go
what
on
you said.
Instagram Live and apologize to all of our
Trust.
Oh yeah.
Me sending that to you earlier. I was like, to quote you, trust. Like so stupid.
What we need is the sticker of me going.
Trust. But it was good. The storyline was good. The music you can tell is written by somebody different this time. But it still had some good songs. No, there were still some good songs. I felt like the first one, like every song was good. This one had like some.
It grossed more because it's a kids movie. That's why, and kids and families go more.
I'm not sure it actually grossed more.
I saw the
okay.
I was shocked, Jordan. I'm telling you, I was mad for you. That's how I remember. I was mad for you. I was being in your corner.
In my own little corner, in my own little chair.
What is that from?
Cinderella.
Huh? Cinderella?
Yeah.
Oh, the stage performance.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or like the Brandy and Whitney version, which I'm sure you never saw.
I love brandy. I drink it all the time. That's also a lie.
That's also a lie. Do it right now. Take one sip right
You're
now.
like, today's episode is sponsored by, and I
would throw it up so fast. Ew. That is something. Don't you have Disney Plus?
Yep.
We need to watch that film.
Cinderella story?
No. The Brandy Whitney Cinderella.
Is that the black one?
Wow.
No, the black Cinderella. There's a black Cinderella, and she's like,
that's Brandy
the
Whitney
one
girl.
Who's Cinderella?
Brandy.
But I was like really young.
Yeah. It's an old movie.
And that's the one with Whoopi in it.
No. Yeah. Yeah. She plays the mom.
I think I've seen her on the. I've never seen it, but I want to.
Whitney Houston plays the fairy godmother.
I cannot believe I've never seen it. And everybody tells me it's the best one.
It is the best one, hands down. Period. Point blank.
I need to see it.
It's on Disney Plus.
Good.
I highly recommend it. It's so good. That was like my favorite film when I was little. That's not true.
Would you see Moana 2 a second time?
On streaming. I would watch it.
You
would? I would watch it at home.
Okay.
By the end, I literally looked at Erin. I was like, I have chills, and she was like, me too.
Well, that's because she liked the first one so much.
No, but we all kind of went in. Like the four of us kind of went in, being like, all right, girl, like we'll see how it goes.
You guys also watched it in a theater that was staged inside a refrigerator.
No, that was not the problem.
Oh.
With that effing theater. It was, I get that it's a kid movie. There's going to be a bunch of children there. Fine.
Yep.
It's the parents that have no control over the parents or over the kids. You know what I'm about to do? We're getting into it for a moment. Welcome to the Catty Corner.
Where two young gays get catty in not a corner.
Thank you. So here's what I have got to say.
Spill, girl.
So we walk into this theater, right?
Thank God.
This is, the times have changed. Huh? What'd you say? What'd you say?
It said barbecue sauce on your titties.
Literally. We walk into the theater. Now times have changed. You buy tickets to movies. You have assigned seating now.
Yes.
Now back in the day, I get it. You used to buy buy tickets to the movie. You just sat wherever,
Yeah.
That is not the case anymore.
No.
Welcome to 2024.
Yeah.
We
Soon
walk
to be
in,
2025.
Get up to our row. Shocker. There's a group of, like a family in our seats.
In your seats?
Correct. So the problem was Mason, Aaron, and I had all bought our tickets together, and Abby tacked on last minute.
Okay.
So Abby got a ticket in our same row, but it was like a few seats down.
Oh no.
So honestly, we walk in and we start to say to them, Aaron starts to say to them, hey, like basically just so you guys know,
these are our
you're
seats.
In our seats, but if those are your seats down there, we were going to ask if you would switch with us anyway so that we could be with Abby. So, but like in the middle of her saying it, this woman is like, it's a movie theater. Who cares? And now I'm like, you know what? This is the color I was seeing. So now I'm pissed, but I'm like, okay, we're just going to move on. We're going to go sit in our seats. So we sit next to Abby. Now the movie's filling up, whatever. The movie starts.
Oh my God.
There's about 3 previews, which is fine. People start coming.
It's not fine, actually.
Now, of course, we're in the middle of the movie, which this person shows up literally like 30 minutes into the film. I was like, at this point, why did you even come?
Yeah.
Well, now we're in their seats, not in those other people's seats. I don't even know where those other people's seats were.
This is literally
so now they
shaken nightmare. Paralysis demon.
Thank God for our actual women in STEM in our lives, Aaron and Abby, who handle that, because I'm sitting there like literally melting into a puddle of nothing, and
much like Cynthia in the second movie. So I've heard.
So it was at the beginning of the first movie.
Oh,
but so they kind of handled it all, but I was just like, I literally like Abby at one point literally said to them that she was like, you can talk to them down there because they're in our seats.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's up. But I was just like,
what ended up happening?
So irritated.
Did everybody do a switcheroo?
No, we would just watch the movie where we were.
Where everybody just
sat like next to us because there was a few seats in between. But then the kids are going crazy. There's literally toys like flying in the air during the movie.
Oh my God.
Some dude behind us is just like watching a football game on his phone out loud. And I'm like, what is happening? It was so loud. People are talking the whole movie. I literally looked at Aaron and I was like, this is like not normal. Like, it's literally like people forgot they weren't in their own living rooms the whole time.
They didn't forget. They didn't care.
They didn't care.
And now it's my time to pop off.
Go ahead. I was so livid.
This is why I've turned into who I am. A recluse. Which is,
oh,
what were you going to say?
I was just
First
wondering.
word that comes to your mind. That's why I turned into a...
Go ahead.
Name it.
Just cussing it.
This is why. That's you with the mustache. This is why I want to be a recluse. I'm waiting for it to come on streaming to watch with my man. And PP and I are going to have a lovely time with the little home theater. I'm not taking him into the public with people acting.
Taking him like you're like his keeper. Like what? I'm not taking him into the public. It's so weird.
I didn't earn us $15.
Lord's work, seriously.
Huh?
I said you're doing the Lord's work.
I know I'm doing the Lord's work by keeping him from the public.
It's so annoying.
I'm doing it for his own good, and he knows it. And when I take him outside, I put him on the leash to the tree, but it's a long leash, so we can go like the circumference of the yard. Circumference. The retractable leash.
You clip them on one of those ones that are like staked into the ground. That,
yeah, that's what. Yeah. They won't choke themselves unless they want to.
Heyo.
Do dogs choke themselves for fun?
Probably not.
No,
probably not.
I feel like some people's dogs out there are psychotic, and they like do weird things, like they run to the wall for fun. You know what I mean? You know,
I feel like I don't know if they're doing it for fun or if their brain just isn't at capacity
to
enough
feel
to
something.
be able to like differentiate that that's not supposed to be something you're doing.
Do you speak from experience?
Yeah. This is something I'm not supposed to be doing, and my brain cannot differentiate.
This is the experience, the 4D experience.
Yeah.
No, I'm still pissed off people in public, at the theater, at the airport.
Irritating.
I have come to realize, no, it's not me. It is them. And that's all I have to say about that. It is them. So
yeah, I was pissed. I was just like, you're annoying, dude. Like, you're annoying. And you're annoying to everybody around you. And you seem to not have a care in the world, which is fine, and that's not really, but whatever.
I didn't start the timer.
That's okay. Do we know how long we've been going, PP? Since the break?
Right, 10 minutes.
Yeah, I was gonna say
10, yeah.
We'll do, yeah, okay.
Thank you, 10.
The only time I can kind of like maybe get away with going to that big of a group again is if I am at a concert that I really want to go to that I've never been to, Billie Eilish, which I've never been to, but I want to. Me and Aaron, by the way, speaking of Aaron, her and
Kim
I
Kardashian
really
was just at her concert.
Nikki Glaser, the comedian, saw Taylor Swift 22 times this year. Spent over $100,000, she admitted.
She's also literally been on tour for about 17 years.
I know. Well, now the Taylor's tour's ended. 90% of the gross sales she got was from Nikki Glaser, I found out. So good for her.
Not 90%.
I know. They made what?
So what?
She
made $150,000. Great.
Nikki spent $100K, but somehow Taylor grossed $1.2 billion or whatever. Girl. No, 2-something billion. It was crazy. Actually, I don't think I told you this.
$1 trillion.
$1 billion. I texted Aaron, again, speaking of her again, and Taylor Swift. I know.
Miss Aaron, Mason, and Abby are a lot on this podcast because we have done nothing but spend every waking moment with them over the last couple months. So welcome.
By the way,
with Jordan, Chris, Aaron, Mason, and Abby.
We got so far off track. I wanted to hear about you said you would only go out in public if it was for...
I would only go out in public if it's what I really want to do. AKA, I'm manifesting it now. Aaron and I and you, whoever wants to go, if they really care, I really want to see Billie Eilish in 2025.
Is she going to be touring in 2025?
I don't know. I'm manifesting it though.
I mean, I know she is right now, but I'm like, how long does that go for? And is she coming around here?
I think she already did, in fact. I don't know.
I mean, we could look it up.
I'm also manifesting nothing else. That's all I'm manifesting, actually.
Great. What a year you're going to have.
I watched parts of and skipped ahead of the boring parts. The 3-hour Taylor Swift full Eras Tour concert on Disney Plus.
Oh, you watched it?
Part of it the other night.
I'm just not enough.
I know you're
fan. I know.
I was so tired, so bored. I was like, meh. And I started watching. And I texted her, and I was like, ooh. And then I skipped through half of it.
And did you text her that you got bored and skipped it?
I did. And she said, I respect that because she said, because I know you're really not into it and you watched the parts you knew and you probably didn't know all the songs. And I didn't reply, but I felt it in my heart and I did.
Why didn't you reply? What's the excuse?
Because I hate her as a woman.
Or do you just hate women?
Which one's worse?
The swallow. Where you answered that question. It was like,
what's your favorite episode title we've ever had? I asked that because you said swallow. It reminded me of Swallow My Mallow.
Swallow My Mallow.
I think that was one of the episode titles.
That is Swallow My Mallow.
We had Segway Croquet.
Oh my God, I forgot about Segway Croquet.
I think we actually fully ate with the first episode, which was The Real Housewives of Craigslist.
That was iconic. A great one.
I don't know. I feel
We've had some great titles over the years. The years. It's been 1 year, by the way. It feels like the years, but it's been 1 year.
We had Tillapi Chalamet, something with Tillapi. Who was Tillapi? There's so many sound bites I hear you say in my head sometimes.
Me too.
Out of nowhere, I'm like, girl, too much.
Sometimes I'll say the soundbite out loud. I'll be like, now where did I hear that? I'll literally forget it's our own stupid TikTok thing, and I'll just be like, oh my God, where did I hear that from? And I'll be like, oh, it's literally us.
It's me. So if you
see, now you're gonna get the meme whenever you see it, where it's Wicked. Every month of May, they go, it's May.
Oh, which my birthday month.
How old are you turning this year?
24. I'm turning 24 in 2025.
Plus.
So you were born after 9/11.
Well, my birthday's in May, so I was an infant. I think that's how the mouth works. It also
no, because if you're turning 24, you're only 23 now.
Thank you. See, what a good friend for knowing that about me.
So how many? So you're turning 24 plus.
In real life,
8.
No.
Yeah, 32.
31.
Yes.
I thought it was 30 still. I'm 31. Oh my God. Do I look 31? No, is the right answer.
The face.
It wouldn't be an episode without me sharing
Put that finger down.
a public bathroom story, and I've been saving this one.
Oh God, he literally.
And I did just text you.
He texted me the other day, and it was I don't even remember what it said, but it was writing on a wall.
It was missing you. No, it's thinking of you.
Yeah,
it was thinking of you.
And what did you say, urinal tings or something like that?
Oh no, I'm thinking of a different one. I've sent you 2 bathroom ones.
What was
the
most
chair
recent
outside
one?
the bathroom?
The chair,
which
was
thinking of you with the sparkle emoji.
Yeah, it was a chair outside of a stall, and you said thinking of you.
And then the other one, I said urinal tings,
and it was like a quote on a urinal wall.
What did the quote on a wall say?
And I
literally
it
was above a urinal, girl.
Was that in real life?
It was in real life.
See, so I literally texted him. I go, are you on call today, or are you just out exploring public bathrooms again? Because it seems to be your new thing.
It says,
oh my God.
It says, I see you touching yourself. Somebody wrote that in Sharpie above the urinal.
At your bar, PP.
At PP's favorite bar. Look, I see you touching yourself. So I sent it to Jordan and said, urinal tings.
Urinal tings.
That's not the story in question. But
Barbie tings, that's Barbie tings. That's Nicki Minaj.
That's appropriation to use that accent, by the way.
I was literally, I had to oh my God, this is so
I know it's bad because your eyebrow twitched 3 times.
I had to look up how to spell baloney the other day because I forgot. And all I could hear in my head was balagde. Because I know it's Bologna or what, I know it's around there.
The song? The Oscar Mayer song?
There's an Oscar Mayer song?
Yeah, but I don't remember off the top of my head.
What's the Oscar Mayer song?
My Baloney has the first name. It's O-S-C-A-R. My Baloney has the second name. It's M-E-Y-E-R.
That spells Oscar Mayer, not baloney.
It goes on. Because Oscar Mayer has a way with B-O-L-O-G-N-A.
Yeah, that's
Baloney meat, no fillers. For a Baloney you love, you get down on Oscar.
He's popping off.
The whole quote of the commercial.
This is a
Bring
new
Oscar
segment.
Mayer back.
Actually, it can't be a new segment because PP's not going to be with us for
I know.
when we do audio only. We don't need him anymore. Actually,
oh my God, rude.
We do need him. We desperately need him to teach us how to run our own show.
Jesus. We're not killing him off.
So the bathroom story I need to tell you.
It's like a TV series, we're killing off the favorite character.
It's season 2 has been canceled. Yeah. Actually, I'm mad because Disney Plus.
Stay mad.
Speaking of Disney Plus. I heard the burp.
I'm I would love to. Oh, you froze, and I was I'd love to hear about it.
And I don't freeze that often. But when I do, it's your favorite thing.
It is
favorite things. On Disney Plus, there's the new. What's it called?
Oh my
frick.
God.
Oh no. Oh, Acolyte. And they canceled the first season because people complained so hard about it and said it's not true to Disney and it's boring. And I loved it so much, but they're not making season 2. And they had this iconic actress as the lead, huh?
You said they canceled the first season.
Oh, they canceled.
That's what I was thinking too. They canceled it after.
I'm sorry, they canceled it after first season. That's all I had to say about that. Anyways,
that was so.
Everybody go to DisneyPlus.com and click the feedback at the bottom and say, I want to see Acolyte season 2. Let's make it happen, people. I'm manifesting this together.
So you are manifesting more than one thing.
I am, as of now.
Did you have to pick your nose while you did it? Yeah, literally. You're like, I am.
I turned straight for 3 seconds and went, amen, brother.
2 straight guys all pick their noses.
Actually, I can't talk straight if I'm going to complain about the gays. The straights calling it dudes on dudes. And it was, by the way, the dudes on dudes story earlier, it was a sports podcast. Girl, brave.
Worse.
So the bathroom story is, I walked into the men's restroom. I go straight to pee at the urinal, and who comes out of the stall? A woman, a like middle-aged woman.
Oh no.
And I'm like, oh, I know I'm in the right place because there's a urinal, but maybe she just. And I was like, it kind of caught me off guard because
women can't use urinals.
Well, they can if they want. I support it. As long as they clean up after themselves.
Yeah, do you?
My wee-wee was halfway out the freaking pants, and it takes a lot to get there because, under my work pants, I wear the tights just like these because I want to stay warm, and I wear 3 pairs of shirts tucked into it. So I'm halfway pulling out the freaking lasagna layers of clothes off. She comes out of the bathroom, and she's like, hi, hope nobody minds. I'm in here. The women's restroom was closed for cleaning, so the guy said I could just come over here if I wanted. And I said, you know what? Eat, girl. You go right ahead. Well, don't eat in here. But she ate.
I mean, who even cares at this point?
And I just continued peeing while she washed her hands. And I said, you know what? I don't give a frick. I don't care.
What if she did?
I don't think about what other people think.
I know.
What do I think about that?
She didn't belong there.
She didn't belong there.
Oh my
God. That's the story. I've never seen a woman come out of the stall before while I'm trying to pee and be like, sorry. And I was like, oh, I've done it in women's restrooms before. Grooming.
Where you've gone into women's restroom and then had to pop out and be like, sorry.
Well, it's because they're all stalls. I've also shared a stall with a girl who I was friends with. Hi, Sam. Love you. You listen to these. And gone pee in the same stall with her.
I mean, same.
Every gay man has, by the way. That's something the straights don't know. The gay man have peed. Yeah. Not only do they know we go to the bathroom with them, we go into the toilet with them.
You know what the greatest thing I saw was? In the... I think it's the Nashville airport. The restrooms are all unisex. So what it is it's just a wall of stalls.
Yeah.
You walk in, wall of stalls. They all have floor to ceiling doors.
Yes.
With a little light that says vacant or occupied, and then it's all a communal sink.
Love.
And I'm like, that is what it should.
I agree. In fact, when I was just watching that movie last night, The Substance, there was a scene where she goes into a bathroom and it was floor to ceiling stall doors. And I'm thinking,
you could tell
it was a men's bathroom though, and because the woman's it was like a woman's out of order, so she goes to the men's, right? And it starts this whole scene. But she walked in and I was like, yeah, right. What bathroom and public bathroom in America has floor to ceiling doors like that? They want you to see everything going on.
They filmed this in London.
They leave the gap at the top, the gap at the bottom. There's about this much gap between the door and the wall. You're peeing in public at that point. I mean, there's no hiding when you're in a stall, I feel like.
And what's even crazier is the ones that don't even try and hide with those, where they have the men know. There's some places where there's a urinal here, and if you look slightly to your left, there's the crack of the stall in the toilet here. So you can see somebody sitting on the toilet.
Yeah.
If you just happen to glance over because it's such a fat crack.
Or
there's more than one fat crack when I'm in the bathroom.
I truly don't I cannot pee at a urinal that.
Not a privacy wall.
Yes. Me neither. I can't. I'll go into the stall.
I had to force myself over the years because of having to pee so bad. I'm like, I'm over it.
I'd rather just wait and go into the stall. I'll bleed. Pee blood is what I was trying to say, and I just said bleed.
Are you sure you're not into anything real kinky? I'd rather bleed.
Am I currently bleeding? Having an aneurysm?
Yeah, let's normalize. That's what we're manifesting in 2025. Okay, so I'm manifesting Billie Eilish. And what was the other thing?
This quickly went from one manifestation to a laundry list of things that we got to go through.
Acolyte season 2. You're manifesting privacy.
Maybe it'll move. Off Disney Plus to a different.
It won't because Disney owns the IP.
Yeah, but
for
these people
Star Wars.
Move everything around. You never know.
I'm glad that you're saying that because I know you're just being a supportive friend because you don't care either way, but you're just trying to like help me catch on to some hope. And I appreciate that, even though I am a hater for the fact that I know it won't happen because Disney has made several public announcements.
So what will I get if it happens? Let's say it does. What would I
will give you the $15 I won off the scratcher that I never finished telling the story about, but that's for another day maybe.
That's it? That's it?
I spent $30 and got $45.
You spent $30 on scratchers?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god!
I spent a $25 one. Bloop.
Well, when your lights get shut off because you couldn't pay the light bill because you're out in the corner scratching lottery tickets.
A $20 and a $10, and that's $30. But on one of them I got like.
That was great math. I got a $20 and a $10, and that was $30.
You didn't win 15. You lost 15.
No, I won 45.
Oh,
so you
that's
gained.
What I'm saying.
You had. You
that's
actually
when
did
I say
gain 15.
yeah, that's when I say I got 15. I don't mean.
You buried the lead. The best part is that you won 45. You shouldn't have said you won 15. I mean, I get the math.
Yeah, I know.
But I'm shocked that you of all people didn't start with I won $45 and then went back and mathed it to like being less than.
Because in my mind I'm still a winner. Whether I win or lose, I'll twist it any kind of which way. But I actually did win this time. I spent 30 and got 45. In fact, you have seen it. The calendar right there on the kitchen counter. You've seen it too. This little thing of cash. That's my winnings.
I did just see that wad of cash sitting on the.
That's my winnings, and I don't know what to do because I never carried cash. What do I do with cash?
You pay for things like normal.
I don't give it to you for Christmas. Sorry.
I'll still take it.
Why did I have to cover your face? By the way, it's not me.
Your hand is so cold.
I know. Anyways, is that it?
What was the last story you said you had to tell that you never finished? The $15. Was that it though?
Well, the reason why I did it was because I had like a lucky streak at work with a lot of people back to back, like canceling things I was supposed to do with them. And all my coworkers were like, oh my God, another one. And my coworker, after like 9 people in a row, I'm not joking. The coworker texts, she says, you need to do the lottery. Today is the day for you. Like you've been so lucky. And so I was like, am I about to win $1 million and then go like off the grid and like never see anybody again? And I was like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to become a millionaire. And I had my whole fantasy in my head.
So about only $1 million is going to do all that for you.
Well, the million will take me so far. The
in
fantasy
America,
takes
that ain't getting you that far.
I know. Bloop. Especially have to get taxed for it. And 500,000 of it goes circling the drain. By the way, Circle the Drain by Katy Perry.
Such a great song. That whole album. 10 out of 10.
You know what I did while I sat upstairs waiting in bed for you to get here? I watched the music videos on YouTube for Lady Gaga's Poker Face, Just Dance, Alejandro, like all her OGs. So
I love a good
music
and
they
video
stand
binge.
up to time.
I love a good music video binge.
Except her Just Dance. No, her her Bad Romance. Her most viewed music video is Bad Romance. Fun
Why
fact.
do you think it doesn't stand?
Or Love Game. Love Game. I think it's
Bad
Love
Romance
Game.
is kind of iconic.
What's the one where they're in those pods? That's right. They come out and then she's wearing the white mask with no eyes and she's going like, ha, ha, and then she's
That's
like,
Bad Romance.
and she's being bid for Bad Romance. That one.
Why doesn't that stand up?
It does stand up. What I'm saying is, it's kind of, now that I'm watching it again, girl, those white pods that's lined up that everybody like comes out of at the beginning.
Yeah.
Girl, they're camper shells for like a Ford Explorer, painted white. Plastic, not even cheap plastic. Clock all the little
And
it's giving. Ooh.
And then didn't she arrive in one to that award ceremony? Remember?
Well, that was good. That was bougie. That was like an egg they like made. She like put money into that.
She got money. That one, she stays with money. Although I heard Joker flopped.
It absolutely Joker too.
I didn't watch it.
Folie
à
It flopped. I didn't see Joker 1, so I have no emotional attachment anyways, but
I never saw. I'm not a Marvel person. Is that Marvel?
No, that's DC.
Well, that says all you need to know.
Oh, well, speaking of all they need to know, what is the things they need to know right now?
Okay, so we're coming back.
We're coming back.
Well, we're back.
We're back.
We're currently back.
Me just repeating what you say again. We're coming back.
We're actually back.
We're actually back.
But this is our last visual, as we said.
A lot of people don't watch this on YouTube, I found out. They only listen. So if you only listen, nothing's going to change.
It's so funny because if you would have listened to me in the beginning, maybe that would have... Ew, go away. What are you doing?
Making you uncomfortable.
I do. I hate this so
That's all I can do when you like get me good. All I can do is make you uncomfortable.
You're very good at it.
Think.
Having to think if it's a read or not. But we're here to stay. Audio only. But I think, are we still going to upload YouTube, but just with like a picture of us with the audio behind it?
Yeah, if you watch on YouTube only, you can still see us. You'll have like probably
the plan.
And PP is going to show us how it'll be all automatically uploaded to YouTube through that RSS that we have.
Even better.
That I just paid $100 for the year, by the way. I keep forgetting they bill us at the end of the year. Bloop. That's for the website.
I hate when they do like
Isn't
an
that
end
so
of year
dumb?
billing like that. My job business, like whatever, also does the half annual. It's so annoying.
So you get paid for your tricks once a year.
No, I give money for my tricks once a year, and it's at the end of the year
Well,
when we're already dishing out all this money for gifts and things like that.
Why are you mad about it? Give me the gift today.
You can have it eventually.
Thank you. I've waited for those words.
I know, but
we're back.
But we're back.
We're back.
The movies are back.
The movies are back, but actually not really because this is our last filmed episode.
I think we're gonna update the picture for audio only. I think maybe we'll do like a fun little update picture. I'm gonna talk to our photographer, aka about coming in and maybe doing a new photo for us. We'll do a new colorway. We'll change up that kind of stuff, but audio only, baby. So catch us on Instagram, TikTok. Though I have no idea what I'm going to post there yet, but we'll be there. YouTube still, and anywhere you can stream: Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio,
anywhere. And while you're there, leave us the 5 stars, subscribe, and follow us at bythewaypod.com. And we'll see you every single week. Monday.
We're back, baby. We're back.
Get a load of this. This is the last time you're going to see it.
Big back.
Look at me.
Big
Am I
back.
beautiful?
A big back.
What?